I don't think a lot of people realize that to be an actor in anything that lasts longer than that one time on set, if you are lucky enough for it to create a bond, there will be grief. But I actually think there is grief constantly as a creator. I sort of see acting as, I'm gonna get into this into another video about the history of where the idea comes from. But to me, to be an actor it's like a spiritual calling. Like literally, actors are living their life and you'll get a call that says, hey, we need you for this role. To me, that's like being a doctor. And someone's like, you're the only doctor who can do this type of treatment. So you run off, you go do it. And then you do this thing, but it opens up a channel in you. And that channel opens up into a portal. And if you are connected, this idea and sensation of who that character is comes in clearly. I think the American way of teaching people how to act is so outdated. I mean, I went to high school, which was a performing arts school. Then I went to Florida State and got a BFA in acting. And then I went to NYU and got an MFA in acting. And everyone teaches you a technique that is about the psychology, the given circumstances, the moment before. But they don't really make you look at it from the stance of like, what is the spiritual connection? Like spiritually, what vibration, what rhythm comes to you? I think whether you are an actor, writer, musician, or whatever you are, there has to be a portal that you are opening yourself up to so you can hear the whispers of the divine, the whispers of the muses. Elizabeth Gilbert talks about, that the history of the muse is that, a house has a muse sitting in the corner waiting for it to be beckoned. And I find that the muse comes when you have given yourself restrictions. Like if I'm trying to write a book, it's so difficult. But the moment I'm like, I only got 20 minutes to write today, the muse is like, wait a minute, before you go, let me tell you everything. And I think the same is true when I'm on set. When I lose my way and I'm like, what is this scene about? I'm not sitting there thinking, what am I trying to do or get from this person, which is like the cornerstone of acting in the Western Hemisphere. Instead, I think to myself, I do a prayer and I say, God, may I reveal to the viewer that which will heal them. That's what it's got to be for me. And then I get to surrender. I said this over and over again, working with Janet Hubert on Bel-Air this season was a test of surrendering second by second. And I was like, oh, and that's because I was so like in shock and awe to be working with her that I decided just to let go. And sometimes I'm on set and I'm like, I'm gonna let go, but I do know I want to do this thing for this moment, this thing. And with her, I was like, nope, we're just gonna let go. And so many people have reached out to me about how powerful episode 7 was for them, about grieving the loss of their mom and the grief of losing your mom not to be present in all sorts of moments in your life. So back to the artist way, which I'm doing. I think I would not have known that's what was happening if I didn't have a place to collect my thoughts on a day-to-day. I think the reason why she even wants you to write 3 pages a day is because the first page will just be about all the things you're bitching about, all the things you're upset about, things of like what I have to do today. And then finally you'll approach the thing of what I really hope for myself, for my day, for my life, the thing. And then you're like, oh, that's the thing I'm working on. And for me, in this YouTube channel, I just want it to be a space where we really get to look at sort of how the spiritual world, your consciousness, and art are all one thing. I'm sure we talk about all the other things too, but that is what most interests me. And I just wanted to share that with you. So for you listening, if you are an actor or an artist, like what is the thing that sets you off? For me, it's a prayer. Sometimes it's also music. This is my latest painting that I did. I've been working on this for the past week. And it just so happens that one of my friends looks at it and he's like, it looks like someone crying. And I'm like, I promise you, that's not what I was going for. And I'm not done with it yet. You know what I do with a painting? I usually work on 2 or 3 things at a time. And then I keep it on my dining room table. And so when I'm on calls, no matter what I'm doing, I'm constantly looking at it, thinking about what else do I want to add? What else do I want to take away from it? Like I was on a call, and so I added these jewels to it, which is a lot like one of my favorite famous painters does that on a lot of her paintings too. Y'all, inspiration is everywhere, but only if you're open to finding it. I hope what I shared here with you today helps you find your own inspiration.